My hometown has a beautiful example of religious harmony that I want to highlight for some optimism in the middle of your doom scrolling. This neighborhood is called Palayam or Cantonment. It's just about a mile from where I grew up in India. On the very left, you see a Hindu temple dedicated to Ganapati or Ganesh. Right next to it, even sharing the walls, is the Palayam Juma Mosque. Right across the street on the right is the St. Joseph's Cathedral. Just faith, geometry, and coexistence sharing one patch of sky, it might quietly be one of the most beautiful things about Kerala. These three places of worship have shared this street for more than 150 years by now. The temple is the oldest. The Palayam Juma Mosque followed in the early 1800s and later expanded twice. By 1873, St. Joseph's Cathedral joined the block. For about a century and a half, if you pick the right time, you could stand in one spot and hear temple bells, the call to prayer, and church chimes all within a few minutes. No debates, no noise wars, just parallel devotion running on perfect civic harmony. What's even more beautiful is how that harmony spills beyond just the buildings. There's a Hindu festival at the Attikal temple in the city called Attikal Pongala, which holds the record for the largest gathering of women in the world at more than 4 million. When women fill the streets of the city to cook offerings for the goddess, the Palayam Mosque opens its gates, offering drinking water, shade, toilets, accommodations, and resting space to the devotees. Look at this. The mosque actually expressed regret that they couldn't offer food to the Hindu devotees in the morning due to the Ramadan fast. How wholesome is that? And this isn't one time, it happens every year. On the other side, the St. Joseph's Cathedral moved their Sunday morning mass to avoid traffic and other difficulties, and to ensure adequate space for devotees to line their cooking pots along the street adjacent to the church walls, and even in front of the gate. The same spirit shows up everywhere in Kerala. At Bhimapalli, the Urus festival at the Bhimapalli Mosque honoring Bhima Bivi, a Muslim woman saint, draws people of all faiths irrespective of religion. At Malayattur, during the Christian pilgrimage to St. Thomas Mount, designated by the Vatican as one of the 8 international shrines in the world, many Hindus help along the route and even participate. In North Kerala, during Ramzan, Hindu temples actually organize iftars for their Muslim neighbors to break their fast after sunset. During the spectacular Hindu Thiruvananthapuram festival, local Christians and Muslims volunteer and help with decorations, crowd control, and whatnot. During the Hindu pilgrimage to Shabarimala, a renowned temple atop a multi-hour hill climb devoted to Lord Ayyappa, devotees stop at the Vavar Juma Mosque for worship, celebrating Vavar, the beloved Muslim companion of the Hindu god Ayyappa. Yes, you heard that right. I myself was brought up Hindu, but went to Catholic school and sang in the chapel choir for 2 years in middle school, all the while remaining a devoted Hindu at the time. So many examples. While I do have some concerns about certain aspects of some of these festivals, faith here is less about boundaries and more about wavelength. In a time when religion is used to divide headlines, the many examples I grew up seeing quietly disproves the narrative, not just preaching unity, but practicing it. My state of Kerala has a long history of religious coexistence, which I'll talk about in a separate video. Be gentle with yourself.